intro. I almost want to like... Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Adri. Guys, we're just going to get into this video. I'm going to be doing what you see in the title. I'm just going to be showing you what products I got from Ulta and Sephora the other day while I try them on and let you know my thoughts. Let's just jump right into the video. So the first product I got was from Sephora. It is the Sephora Water Gel Mask, and I'm hoping that this is a good moisturizer for my skin. I have a really oily T-zone and a kind of dry cheek area. I'm hoping it will give me the best of both worlds. It's supposed to be a really good moisturizer for oily skin. I only really use this at night, but I feel pretty dry right now, so I'm going to go ahead and use it before I put on my makeup. It looks really nice. It feels like slime, like a jelly, and it sinks into the skin really quickly, which is what I wanted, especially if I wanted to use it for at night or before my makeup like I'm going to do today. I'm going to put it on and then I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. I mean, it does feel like it sinks in quicker, but just in case. So I'm going to do that and then I'll come back for primer. For an everyday basis, I really don't use primers just because I'm not wanting or care for my makeup to last longer. But if I want to go somewhere where I'm gonna be wearing my makeup for a long time and I do want it to stay, I wanted to go ahead and pick up something that would make my makeup last a little longer and also give me a barrier between the oils of my skin and my actual makeup. I went ahead and picked up this primer from Sephora. It is the Milk Hydro Grip primer. So I did pick up the mini instead of the full size just because, one, I won't be using it every day, and two, I wasn't sure if I liked it. I had used it a few times like with samples and stuff and it seemed to be doing something. I'm not a huge believer in primers, so I was a little afraid to go ahead and like buy the big one, and it is expensive. I heard a lot of good things about this primer, so I did want to try it today, so that's what I'm gonna do. As I clean up my brows, I just want to talk about that primer really quick. I have used it before, and I know that it's just like a super sticky primer. It kind of feels like you're putting hair gel on your face, but it's sitting on my skin for a little bit, or it's been sitting on my skin. Just make sure to have like Germex or something on you, because like once you blend it out on your face, your hands are all sticky. But I guess the stickiness is supposed to help with longevity or keeping or having your foundation stick to your face. I honestly don't know how that works, so we will see about that. Now we're gonna move on to foundation. If you follow me on Instagram, I put on my stories that I had been trying out the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I really liked it. I actually kept getting samples from Sephora just to see, because I'm super picky with foundation. So I probably got a week's worth, no, not even, like 3 days worth of the foundation, and I really liked it. So I use foundation every day, so I couldn't see myself buying a foundation that was $40 and then like going through it so quickly, but I just did it because, one, it was on sale for like $30 I think at Ulta, and I just ordered it online and I picked it up the day after Christmas, the 26th, and I have it here with me, and I'm super excited because I've seen it everywhere and I know how beautiful it is. It just looks super pretty on the skin, and it doesn't look drying, it doesn't look too dewy, it's just the perfect middle. So if you have combination skin, I feel like this would be really good for you. I do get a little more oily throughout the day, but I don't mind it. I can just touch up, it's not a big deal to me. But if you don't like touching up at all, then I don't know if this is for you. I just really enjoyed the finish and the way it looks on my skin. It doesn't look cakey or anything, it just looks like a really pretty foundation. So I have really textured skin, so you guys might not be like, oh my god, like sold on this foundation, but I really like the finish of it. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is the closest color match that I've had in a long time, so that also influenced me to pick up this foundation. The color is a little light because I couldn't find my actual color, so I'm just gonna put a little bit because a little does go a long way. So I've already tried this concealer, but I did pick it up along with the other products from Ulta. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I know that I like this product already, so I am just going to speed through this. I'm not going to really talk about it too much. Hopefully it mixes in with the foundation I have left on my sponge so it matches better. So I went ahead and put some powder under my eyes and my T-zone like I usually do, and lightly powdered everywhere else with translucent powder. But the next product I did pick up from Sephora is this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use complexion powder in golden beige. I use this powder just to bring some color back into my face. So I came across this YouTuber, and I think his name is Robert Wilsh if I'm not mistaken, and he's a makeup artist, and he said something that I was like, ew. Because I use a lot of powder. I used to bake my whole face and I would still get really oily and I didn't know why. But he said if there's not a barrier between your skin and your foundation, you can use as much powder as you want. The oils will still come through. So I was like, ew. Because I use so much powder and I look so dry. Like, even if I spray a bunch of like setting spray, it'll look better, but I'll still have like bumps coming through, or like where the foundation was coming off from how much powder I was putting on. I thought I'd share that with you because I know a lot of people who just use a bunch of powder and they'll see these other makeup artists or beauty influencers use a lot of powder when it's not really needed. As long as you have a powder and you're just lightly setting, you're setting the foundation. So as long as you're using powder lightly and it's to your liking, I think everything's good. But if you want to bake, don't let me stop you. I'm just like letting you know that I found out that we don't have to use that much powder. But anyway, yeah. So I went ahead and finished my face off of camera so I could move on to the next product that I picked up from Ulta. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the color Java. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows really quick. I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's just going to fill in the gaps and bring color back into my brows. So I've only ever used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I would say that I do like this one a little bit more. The NYX one is a little more waxy and this one's a little bit more creamy. A little bit. It's not super creamy where it's like, oh, I can't control myself and it's like too dark or anything. The Morphe one is actually half the price of the NYX one, so I would definitely recommend this one over the other one. So as you can see, I'm doing more of a natural look. I'm not going to an event. I'm a beauty guru. Okay, all I'm gonna do is go to a family member's house. I am gonna do like maybe throw some bronzer in my crease really quick, and then we'll come back for the next product. Now I'm gonna move on to the star of the show. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Ladybird. It's a really pretty champagne pinky color. It is so beautiful. Like, I got home and I tried it right away and I was like, you know those products that you bring home, they're still good but you regret? Nope, this one I did not regret one bit. It was only $6, so I was like, okay. That's me running out the store. Are you kidding? You're kidding. There was no fallout. Last on my list of products that I bought is the Florence by Mills Zero Chill Face Mist. I got this at Ulta and it was $10. The thing I like about this is that it's not heavily scented. It's like refreshing and the mist is super fine. It smells like the beach. It doesn't smell like rose to me. I feel like that smells more like the beach. Maybe like a hint of rose. The only thing about that spray is I feel like I would go through it really quickly since I don't feel like it's giving me as much as I want. Like, I usually use the Mario Badescu spray. This guy right here. It's only $2 more and it is a lot bigger than the one I just used. So I think if I would have to choose, just off the top of my head, I would just pick this one just because it has more product in it. And I feel like it probably does the same thing, so. But the mist is a lot more fine on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara and then I'll come back for my final thoughts. Alright guys, and that is it. I went ahead and threw on a lip as well. This is the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks in Leo and Hunty. But I'm gonna go ahead and run through the products really quick to let you know if I like them or not. The first one is the Sephora moisturizer. I've been liking it so far. I do want to find something with no fragrance though. This one definitely has fragrance, so we'll see if this goes with my skin well. I haven't seen any irritation that's like too crazy, just because I do have sensitive skin, so anything I put on my skin is gonna make it red just from me rubbing it in. So I will keep you updated on this one. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer, I will also keep you updated on this one. So far so good. It didn't mess with the application of the makeup, the foundation, the powder, anything like that. The foundation, you already know my thoughts on that. I really like this foundation. Longevity for oily skin is a little tricky. Just make sure to set your face and you should be okay. Take a powder with you just in case, but other than that, I really like this foundation. The color match, the wear, the finish, it's all really pretty. And I've already tried this e.l.f. concealer. It's really good. It's really full coverage. You just need a little bit. I feel like this is a good dupe for the Shape Tape concealer. The next thing is this Too Faced powder. I like the way it applied just from first use. We'll see later on. Hopefully I can update you on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on my Instagram, this is the name right here. That's where I pretty much do all my updates on products, because I might like them at first and then later something may happen. Even if you don't follow me, just like you can go and see my stories. So far so good. It did not pick up any of the foundation. Everything looked good when I applied it. It does not compare to the MAC powder though. This one is a lot softer. It's pressed a lot softer in the pan, so a lot more product comes up when you dip your brush in there. But I do prefer the MAC one over this one. They're about the same price, so either one you want to try, it's up to you. For the brow product, I really like it. I recommend this over the next one. It is half of the price and it does the same thing. And you already know my thoughts on the ColourPop shadow. It's really pretty. The color is really pretty. It's more of a glitter than a metallic shadow, so just keep that in mind if you don't like glitters. But yeah, the Super Shock shadow formula is really good, so anything you pick up from them in this formula, I'm sure you will love. So the last thing is this Florence Zero Chill Face Mist. The mist is really fine. It smells good. It's not overpowering. I like it. Alright guys, and that is it for this video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'm not going to tell you to like or subscribe. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!